Hey folks, John here. Well, people ask me, what do you do when you're retired? Well, I got plenty of projects to do. The project I'm gonna start today is this door. This door has been here for 18 years. The door frame, it's made out of wood. I've painted it, I don't countless times. Let me show you the close-up here of the frame. Here you can see the wood's all rotted here in this brick molding. This part right here, I've replaced this. It's rotted out before. I've replaced this lower part. You can see the condition of the door jamb. Looks like crap. Can't keep paint on it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rip out all this old door jamb and we're gonna put a composite door jamb in that'll never rot, and I'm gonna have to repaint the door. So first step is going to be removing all the door frames, so I'm going to get started on that. Okay, we've got the door off, and next step is going to be to get this off. And I'm sure it's put on there with a combination of nails and screws, so and underneath layers of paint. So I'll probably end up using a sawzall to cut through some of these screws. But let's get to it. Looks like this brick molding is a little problematic. I had to get out the big guns, get the sawzall. Use the sawzall to come down here and cut through some of the nails. I'll have to do one up here next. Look at that rotted jamb there. You can see it's just right here. It's just exposed to all the elements and it's just rotted. So anyways, we'll pull all this out. All right, I've got the outer brick molding off, and now the actual door frame I'll have to remove. I'm gonna get here with my sawzall and cut all. This will just take a minute. We'll get this out. That's friggin' major bad news. Water's been getting behind here. It's all completely rotted. I gotta pull these panels completely off and replace them. Go all the way down. I don't know how the water was getting in there. All this is gonna have to come off. Okay, well, I've got the new wood put in. I've got it wrapped. I've got the sill plate flashed properly with zip flashing on the sill there to keep the water from getting in. And we're gonna put the window in here. A few minutes. Molly's over there cleaning up the window. When she's done, we'll go ahead and install it. All right, after 2 days of work, I've got all the wood repaired, all new sheathing from the window down, actually about 6 inches above there. So redone the wrap, flashed the window the proper way, hopefully to keep that issue from happening again. And the next step is to put the door frame in. And let's go over and look and see what I've got going there. All right, the previous door jamb is right here. You can see it's all rotted there. The other one's in just as bad a shape. So, and it's made out of wood. So what I've got here is PVC door jamb, impervious to water, rot, anything like that. But the only issue is the mortises, or the relief, cutout reliefs for where the hinges go. If you'll notice, the new one doesn't come with them. So I have to make my own. I went to YouTube University and I learned how to make a jig. So I built this contraption right here. And what it does is it fits right there on the door jamb. You clamp it in place, and then you take your router and you router it out. So what you end up with is a perfect cutout for your hinge. So now all I have to do, by the way, this was just a practice to see if I have everything set up right, which it is. And so the next step is to take the new door jamb and the old door jamb, place them side by side, and I've got to transfer the position of these 3 hinge points onto this right here, and then I'll go ahead and route them out. Well, I've got my mortises made. The hinges fit right in there, just like they're supposed to. 1, 2, 3. Now tomorrow I'll go ahead and put the frame together and install it over there in the door opening. But it turned out pretty good. It wasn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be. I was really worried about doing this because I've never done it before, but anyway, it turned out okay. All right, it's another day here. Still working on the door and the window and the wall project. Here this morning, we're starting off at a nice hot morning. It's supposed to be 100 degrees, I think, today here in Tennessee, which is quite unusual. But anyways, what I've got accomplished today is the threshold was horribly, looked horrible from the elements. The aluminum here was looking pretty bad and the wood was rotten. Let me take a look. And this is after I sanded it down and it was not looking too good. So I went ahead and made a new threshold piece that goes in there. That's where the door meets up to it. All right, making slow progress here because of the heat. Can't stay out here in the heat too long. I have to go inside and cool off. But we're in the final stretches here to this repair job. And let me show you what I've got done. As you can see, I've got the window installed. All the wrap is in. I've got the door installed. I've got, you can see, I've got it all caulked there to keep the weather out. And the next step is to put this brick molding on. So that's what I'm going to do next. We'll get that on. Once the brick molding's on, I'll put the J channel on, a strip on the bottom, and then we'll be able to start doing the siding and get her finished. Okay, finally. It only took 3 days of hard work in 100-degree heat to get this job done. Let's pan around and see what we got. So, all new door frame, brick molding, siding, there, everything, all new wood underneath, all sealed up, everything looking good. All right, another couple weeks from now I'll go ahead and paint that door, but I didn't have time to do it because we got some rain coming. But anyway, everything's looking sharp, and you got a new lamp up there. The old one was kind of wore out, but anyways, got her done.